Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, I'm Anggi Renggani Yanti. I'm from group 1 and I want to explain about relationship between education and culture. But I'm not alone friends, so I want to introduce my friends from group 1. There is Ammal, Rifa, Farah, Rizqi, and Wahyuni. So please pay attention. Okay, for the first, I want to explain about definition of education. Education in Greek comes from the word pedagogic, namely is science of guiding children. The Romans saw education as educare, that is issuing and guiding the acts of releasing the potential of children who were broke by time in the world. The Germans see education as Erziehung, which is equivalent to education, which is to awaken the hidden strength or exhibit the strength or potential of the child. In Japanese, education means processing, changing the psyche, maturing feelings, thought, will, and character, and changing the personality of the child. Okay, for the next can be explained by Ammal.
Thank you from Anggi. I'm Ammal. I will explain definition education from KBBI and from Ki Hajar Dewantara. In the big Indonesian dictionary, education comes from basic word. Uh, Basic word educate, and then namely maintaining and giving training like teachings, leadership, and other that regarding morals and intelligence. Meanwhile, Ki Hajar Dewantara defines the education as an effort uh, to advance the character, mind, and body of children in order to advance the perfection of life, and then advance namely to life and bring children to harmony with society and nature. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, I will explain about definition of culture. Culture comes from the Semitic language, namely budaya, which is the plural form of budi, which is defined thing, which is defined as thing related to human mind and reason. In English, culture come from the word, the Latin word color, which is to manage or to it can be interpreted also as managing the land or farming. The word of culture sometimes translate culture in Indonesian. Maybe there are many the meaning about this, or maybe there are many that explain about culture. But uh, I just I just explain it from the Semitic language, and the next explained by Sister Rifa. Thank you.
Something was also expressed by Kurtajaningrat that culture comes from the Sanskrit word budaya, the plural form of buddhi which means mind or reason, so that according to him culture can be interpreted as matter relating to mind and reason. There are also those who argue as a development of cultivation compound which mean the power of the mind or the strength of the mind. Meanwhile, Salah Sumarjan and Suleiman Sumardi define culture as the work, taste, and creation of society, community, work, produce, technology, and material character of physical character that is needed by human to master to surrounding environment so that its strength and result can be repeated for the need of society.
Relationship between education and culture. Viewed from an individual point of view, education is an attempt to wake and connect individual potential. For from a societal point of view, education is an attempt to pass on cultural values from the older generation to the younger generation, so that these cultural values are maintained. It can be seen that tradition as a cultural content is always preserved in every society from generation to generation. This relationship, of course, will only be possible if the supporters of this value can let it down to the younger generation as the next generation. That's all from me. Next will be explained by Sri Wahyuni.
3. Bismillah, my name is Wahyuni and I will explain about the conclusion relationship of education and culture. Okay, relationship of education and culture is education is a part of culture and education cannot be separated from culture. If education be separated from culture, that is will destroy culture itself. Jadi dapat dikatakan bahwasanya pendidikan itu merupakan suatu proses dari pembudayaan. Karena dalam pendidikan itu terdapat transfer of knowledge and transfer of value. Okay, that's all from group 1. And if there are many mistakes, I and my group say sorry and thank you very much. See you.